Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's its next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Is Bitcoin going to break lower out of this triangle and dump all the way down to our target level? Or will it continue higher and break up to a higher target level? We're going to talk about that and more in this episode. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm not Bitcoin Morpheus today. How you doing, guys, man? Oh man, it's been a great day here. I went to a Bitcoin conference. It was a blockchain week conference, right? It was excellent. I was speaking at a panel there, so had a lot of fun. And yeah, I had to leave the conference, obviously, because I want to do the video with you guys. So I might be changing the times with these videos that I actually do them, because there's a lot of conferences going on in this October month, and I hope to see some people there. So met a lot of fans there and so forth. And actually, you know what? That gives me an idea, right? If you see me and take a picture of me and put it up on your your Instagram, which I lost my Instagram recently, and just tag me at DaVinciJ15. Everyone who tags me, I will enter them into a contest, right, to win a grand prize, which I haven't decided yet because I just thought of it right now. So if you see me at any of the conferences or even the mall or wherever, and you want to stop and take a picture, now you can actually you can do that and tag me on Instagram at DaVinciJ15, and we'll gather that all up and figure out who's going to be the winner of the grand prize, and we'll talk about the grand prize another day. Okay. Oh man, you know what? Speaking about grand prizes and giveaways, and just giving back to the community is always good, because we've all been a lot of us have been very successful here, and I'm giving back myself, and I've donated to this charity, and I will continue to do so. I want you guys to also donate to this charity if you can, but if you can't, I know not everybody can bid at this particular can where I signed it. It says "I told you so" down there. Well, you can't really see it, but it's there. And yeah, it's a Bitcoin can. A lot of people are interested in these crypto cans. So if you're interested in this, and if you're not, right, even if you're not, and you want to support the charity, because always supporting a charity is a good thing. You could just head over to this page, links in the description below, and if you could just hit the like or favorite button, that would be great. And just add it to your favorites, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Or if you just head over to this page and take a look at the can itself and check out crypto cans. Although I'm not getting any money from this, not a single penny, not even if you buy a particular crypto can. So just letting you know. This is just a project that I teamed up with the owner of CryptoCan to do. Okay. Well, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course, today we're going to see what's the price action going to do. What is Bitcoin really going to do? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Yeah, we want to know. You want to know. And we're going to talk about that and how to trade it. So if you're interested in trading it, head over to bybit.davincij15.com or femex.davincij15.com and get a trading bonus as well, so that you can actually just use the trading bonus and not your own capital. So check that out. All right, let's head over to back to the charts. On the 4-hour, you can see there is a symmetrical triangle, not that clear on the 4-hour, but you see it even clearer on the hourly. That, hey, you know what, we are stuck in a range, and once we decide which way we go, this could be interesting. It's not going to be that interesting on the upper side. So if you can see here, like this triangle might give us just a boost. If we just take this from the breakout, it might give us a little bit. So let's just say it breaks out here, brings us up to like 61,000, something like that. as a possible target for this short-term breakout, which is not very good looking at the overall scheme of things, because if we do that, we could end up, if we look at the indicators, you can see that, oh, this is not good. It's not looking good. We have definitely divergence here, and let's see here. Has the do we have any confirmed divergences with this? Let's see here. Not quite. How about this one right here? This point is higher than this point. How about this point? Is, yes, that's a double divergence there. So it has, yeah, maybe this divergence has confirmed, but it continued higher. So which means that, let's see here, this divergence right from this one, from here, this is the one we need to concern ourselves, down to here is the one we want to concern ourselves. So let me just draw that out so that you guys can see that. There we go. And then from the price action, you can see at, what was it, 56,000 approximately to 57,800 or 900 approximately. Price action went higher from those two, but in that time the indicators went down. You can see the same, you can build the same case on the MACD. Not so much actually on the MACD, not really, because the indicators broke out a little bit. But on this one, there is from here, from the lower, from this high at the 55,900 to there, to the 57,900, it is a divergence which has not been confirmed yet. So we have to wait and see. We could retrace just a little bit. I'm really concerned that we're at this line. Remember, we drew this line earlier yesterday when we thought, okay, well, this is a significant line, and you can see it's a significant resistance that dates back way back to Christmas time. So I would take this thing seriously. This resistance line here as a resistance trend line. So if it breaks up, right, it's going to be explosive. But if it breaks down, it should be explosive at least, right? Because it's such an important trend line that the bears will leave running, right? So if the bears got burned, they'll leave heavily and get with some serious bruises. Should this thing break higher, so we might see, a short squeeze on the bears because they'd be too scared to hold Bitcoin as it breaks higher. But we will see. I think the bears have this thing on lock. I think this thing, personally, I would find it very difficult to believe that Bitcoin would actually break through and go higher. But this is Bitcoin, right? This is Bitcoin. This is very Bitcoin-esque. It does that every once in a while. Not often, but every once in a while. It just goes, oh yeah? Straight to the moon. So consider that as, obviously the short is the most likely trade here. Just make sure that you have your stop losses set. Especially if it gives you like a fake out, because this, I wouldn't be surprised because Bitcoin loves that, right? Doing a fake out and then off we go. So make sure you set your stops, trailing stops on any short that you take down on Bitcoin. Okay, so clearly a short is the target. I really think this 38.2 is the target with this long wick. Now, of course, this was a scam wick. But the markets did trade down here, so I wouldn't be surprised if this thing gets refilled. All right, so with that said, let's zoom in for the trade. I really think that, really think that the short is the right move. You can see that since we're creating this symmetrical triangle, we could wait until Bitcoin breaks it. Once it breaks this level, probably I would say the 56,700 and 700 and no six yeah the 56,700 ish area basically. That'd be that. Let's just get the exact number. Anything below this exact number. Oops, that's not it. The 56,698 exact number, but 56,700. What's a few dollars between friends? Once it breaks that, I think that's a clear indication we're heading down. And of course, if we break higher, the clear indication of breaking higher is the 57,618 here on the Bitstamp price. Remember, because we're looking at the Bitstamp price, you should also be doing this on the Bitcoin price, on the what's it called, the Bybit price, because that's where you're actually doing your trade. So of course the numbers are slightly different on each exchange. Right here, it's actually 56,717 is your bottom breakdown, and at the top here, it's 57,638 is where we break higher and probably go up at least to the $61,000 mark, and then we have to really reassess the situation there. But I think that will make it blow off even higher, Bitcoin, if we continue higher. We might have to retest that the bottom of the trend line there before we actually go rocketing, but that's okay. And then boom, this thing could be get very ugly for all the bears out there. Okay. Once again, I'm looking for a personal assistant. Please just subscribe. You can subscribe by clicking on the link in the description below and filling out this form. Alrighty. I do this show every day live. If you want to join us, right, and see what I'm trading, what everybody's trading in our group, you can do so by heading over to davincij15.com and join us and for all the fun. And you can also see what how my portfolio looks. Before we get over to dominance, let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum also looking really sad here. I have to say, not sure what the Ethereum wants to do here. She's hurting. She's hurting units. She's at the edge. She's jumping. She feels like she wants to jump off a cliff, basically. Ethereum, what you doing? Right? She doesn't know what she's going, whether she's up or down. And with that, you can see, right, there's a lot of M's here happening here, right? A lot of M's everywhere, M's. And so because of that, it's most likely Ethereum is going to break down. Be careful. Ethereum loves to fake you out, right? You can see breakdown and then nope, and breakdown, and then we might have another no situation here. You can see, yes, we might have a little bit of a retrace back, at least if back to the 61.8 before we say, okay, yeah, it's done like dinner. And then I think that's where you should look to hit a short on Ethereum. I don't see the Hail Mary working out because you can see that the Hail Mary is already done her job from here to here. If you missed it, there it is, the Hail Mary short, boom. And so you've already gotten paid right down here, so that would be that. So the next short here is coming up at the 61.8. You could probably take a long to the 61.8 here and just, you know, just hit the stop loss down here. So, but it's the problem is, right, if you do that, let's see, do you get a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio on that? If it is, then yes, you can take it. If not, I would suggest you just wait for the bigger. Yeah, there you go. It is a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Right, so there you go. You can easily take a long entry to up to the 61.8. No guarantees from management. I suggest you move your stops to break even. Should we get up to 38.2 and go from there? Okay. Let's head over to the dominance on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just dominating, just absolutely dominating the alts. Just crushing them. That's okay. People have come to me and asked, should I exit my positions? And I'm like, your alt positions? And he's like, yeah, that's not a good idea. That's like, you know, us like buying high and selling low. That's not what you should do, right? Especially if you're doing it the little lady strategy. You wait for entries here. This is where you're supposed to be looking to buy, not to sell. Now, is the alts going to get uglier? They could. Right? We're at a 200 period moving average. We're also at a resistance level. But we've broken through it. It's right here. Actually, the resistance level is right about here, right in this purple line, right, with a 45.7, and it's blown through that. But you know, it had to touch the 200 period moving average. Maybe this will turn into a doji candle, right? A big long doji candle would be nice, and then boom, another candle down, and then that would be lights out, right? For the alts, I mean for the Bitcoin dominance, and we can see the alts start to rally. But if you were to ask me, do I see that happening? No. No, it's just a wishful thinking at this point. Odds are we could end up all the way up because we've broken here. We can end up at least at the 49%, but more likely at the 52-ish area before this is all said and done. So that would be actually very catastrophic, very, very catastrophic for the alts. All right, well, the alts, you know, that gives you a chance to buy the alts for cheap, and you want to be able to buy the alts cheap because you can like sell them on a half on a double for Bitcoin. Why? Because we believe in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, right, is real, right? Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thanks for watching.